Well, this has been expected, kind of, and unexpected. Yeah, before this video starts, let's get to get you guys to a like the video, subscribe, and turn on the bell to keep yourself updated for future more content. As I almost messed up my original lines on what I usually say before a video starts. That never really happens, but it happened now. But ignoring that, let's ignore that mistake and let's get on to the video. Well, if you watched the live stream 10 o'clock, it's about Kyle Busch and where he's going to be going. So we all knew that. So some of us guessed that he's going to RCR. Part of me knew he was going to RCR, and I'm not really surprised. And he claims the A card too, which is also I'm not surprised about because RCR threw a tantrum at Reddick for making a pretty good decision to go to Toyota, but that also means Toyota loses a driver, but not only just a driver that built Toyota from the ground to where it is today. It's, to be honest, if I were to be a manufacturer and Kyle Busch were to drive for me, then this issue came up and he moves on to another manufacturer and the team, I would kind of feel like I just been struck by a knife. Like that's what Toyota feels right now. They just got it's like a major stab against their chest. Like, not gonna lie, that's actually pretty massive stab if you ask me, because someone built your team up, an issue occurs in 2022 and involving you getting a massive stab by that driver going to another manufacturer due to that issue that happened. And what led all this to come up was back in before 2022 started, Mars announced that Kyle Busch won't be sponsored by them anymore, and that kind of raised the shock to them, like a pretty big shock, because to be honest, that's like a major sponsor, and they're losing a major sponsor. Same with a major driver. I mean, they can argue that they still got Denny Hamlin, but I'm not trying to be rude, but what does Denny have left in him besides super speedway strength? What does he have left in him? Kyle Busch has a lot left in him. He still has potential. I've seen people that Angry Dale Jr. fans about that are still angry about him in 2008, doubting Kyle Busch. I mean, if you ask me, it's none of Kyle Busch or Toyota's fault. It's just unfortunate to experience and to happen in your lifetime. But, eventually it'll come, but not that way. But Toyota did see this happening. I didn't really see this happening until, yet again, February, before the season started. Like, I was actually quite shocked because M&M's liked Kyle Busch. Mars liked Kyle Busch. Now they quit on Kyle Busch. But it's not their fault, too. It's the contract that they had and made them leave. Not only that, it's just the branding in NASCAR as well. Through time, it wasn't as popular as it was in around the 2000s era. I would say that, and it's kind of tough to even admit it, but sometimes you gotta admit something that you don't want to even speak of. So, yeah, then it's kind of heartbreaking for Toyota, and especially Toyota fans. But also glad to see Kyle Busch still continuing on the Cup Series. And, yeah, I have nothing to say about it. It's just a shock to me. Just a really massive shock. I do not have any words to express right now. As you can hear me just struggling to say words because that's how shocked I am. And, yeah, it's something tough to handle for Toyota. But hey, they can still argue now that they have the oldest Busch brother and they have Denny Hamlin. But that's also a big thing too because they made 23X Racing, but they lose Kyle Busch Motorsports. That's the major part as well. And the funniest thing about this is that Briggs and Busch got a contract. Like when Kyle Busch was focusing on getting Briggs and Busch to the Truck Series, to be honest, when I first heard it, I just spoke to myself saying, screw the kid. I know it's kind of rude to say, but I know it's like you want to concentrate on your kid, but you still have your life ahead of yourself. And to be honest, I'm not saying anything or pressuring the Busch family or saying that they're Kyle Busch was planning the wrong things at the wrong time. No, I can't blame him. He wants to focus on what's ahead and he wants to focus on future of KBM, which is I highly agree with that. I really highly agree with that. And the worst part is about Kyle Busch leaving the 18 is Ty Gibbs is now being up there in the Cup Series now a little bit early. Yeah, he deserves another year of Xfinity, but I'm not sure if he's ready yet or not. He's still kind of in the process of learning a little bit. I would say put him in part-time. I'd say put him in part-time. Put him in part-time and probably the 18th. I had to say that. Put him in the 18. Put him part-time in the 18 or just give the 18 to Tyler Reddick. Instead of giving Reddick 23X Racing, give Reddick the 18 and give Ty Gibbs a part-time ride in 23X Racing or another Toyota team. I'm not sure what else Toyota teams are there, but I'm pretty sure it's just those two. I'm not highly sure yet about KBM. I'm assuming they're keeping it. Well, in the interview, Kyle Busch said, I didn't really listen to the interview as much because I was concentrating on something for my own life and getting plans interrupted up for next year on my YouTube channel and this year, the rest of this year, and I listened to half of it. So yeah. Well, that's all I got for this video. Yes, it's another Kyle Busch video, which is pretty good. To be honest, I liked making these videos, these types of videos for like talking about Kyle Busch and where he's going. But now that's coming to an end. Now that came to an end, but we can still talk. We can actually still talk with other NASCAR news. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because definitely I did. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.